My goodness, they talk quickly. Is it Spanish?
They are singing.
Whatever gives you that impression.
It is hip-hop music, Rebecca. It is a very popular modern music genre.
Who worded you up?
Oh, she is obsessed with music television.
Those gentlemen are vaping. Apparently it originates from the streets.
Like rats and waste disposal units. Oh.
Well, I for one would like to try it. I do believe I can feel this action.
Yeah, so can David by the looks of it.
Sweet beatboxing, that. And that cap's authentic, right? You scored off the street?
No, my mum bought it.
Tell me, Jonathan, how does one deepen a relationship with someone whose interests are so specific? Or what does one talk about?
Well, with David, I find it's best to avoid actual conversation.
Baffling, isn't it? How two people can be so perfect for each other yet share absolutely no common interest in anything.
I'm confused by that statement.
It is a shame you don't like hip-hop music, Rebecca.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, David.
Oh, don't you have footsteps or something?
Oh, I do so love this style of music. The thud, thud, thud of it all and the rapid speech.
You like hip-hop?
You do too?
Always have. You heard Tugger G's new track?
Yep.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? It just gets me. Right here, you know?
Yes, I do know. Right there.
Yeah, I'd like to, but a bit busy this week. Lots of homework, you know. Whoa.
Sharp.
Hi. Hang on. Calculus is at the front, trigonometry at the back.
Hang on. There's another assignment coming later today. I'll drop it off you after school, right?
Right.
Good man. See you later. You all right there?
It's cool. I'm fine with it.
You're fine doing someone else's homework.
You're a girl. You wouldn't understand.
Charlie, how dare you propose the notion that I, as a female, have less capacity to comprehend?
Sorry. I didn't mean that. It's just, there's certain unwritten rules in a man's world, Soph.
Rules that decree an obligation to do the work of others.
It's a law of the jungle type thing.
I find it hard to believe it is legal.
We live in a delicate ecosystem. I can't just go around upsetting that balance.
You are right, Charlie. I do not understand.
He's bigger than me, all right?
See, this is 5-pack. I love 5-pack. He's phrasing. He's just real, you know?
Oh, and tight.
Totally locked. You want to know something I've never told anybody?
Yes, please.
I'm actually a bit of a lyrical gangster myself. It's just a hobby, you know? I got a few rhymes, practice in the shower when no one's around.
Are you saying you play this music yourself?
Learning, yep. Bit of rap rhyming, freestyling.
Wow. Me too.
You sing hip-hop too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, awesome.
Sounds like he's being bullied.
Bullied?
Yeah, you know, when tough kid picks on weaker kid.
I know what it means, Jonathan.
Right.
We did have bullies in the olden days.
Of course.
I just never realised they could be quite so organised.
Well, Naz Baxter's pretty shrewd. He'll normally just use his muscles if he can get something out of it.
Well, he's getting plenty. And I, for one, will not stand by and let this injustice continue.
Just be careful you don't make things worse. For Charlie.
Guess what? We are starting a hip-hop group.
Who?
For us.
Hurrah! My chance to bust a rhyme.
Oh, with David.
David?
Well, how fortunate I already have some lyrics.
Oh, well, I probably shouldn't say this, but he practices in the shower.
Well, he and I can rap together.
Oh, well, we already have two singers.
Who?
Yes, who?
Well, David, as I said.
That's right, you said.
Yes.
And?
Oh, you.
Correct. First rehearsal tonight. true. I must confess myself bamboozled by this loquacious hip-hop genre.
Hip-hop?
The language is unusual and, well, there is a lot of it.
Well, you need to feel it. And I, for one, am thoroughly hip to that action.
Indeed. I cannot deny you have an ear for modern trends, and nor can I ignore your knowledge of musical videos.
Well, thank you.
So may I ask, are you still open to being involved?
Of course.
Brilliant. Then it is settled. You will tutor me on the art of hip-hopping.
Pardon?
Well, together you and I will ensure that I master this confounded genre before I perform in front of David. Will it take long, do you think? Hey!
Only 22 questions on this one. Easy.
Sure.
Where'd you come from?
I must insist on the immediate termination of this arrangement.
Soph.
You, Miss Baxter, are certainly not doing yourself any favours. How are you ever going to learn anything with someone else doing your work?
But Charlie likes doing it. Don't you?
He clearly does not. You are bullying him into it.
You always get girls to fight your battles for you, Charlie? See you in the morning, my friend.
I told you to stay out of it.
Just switch it on.
Oh, got it. Sweet. You up?
Oh,
You go first.
Okay. My name is David and I practice in the shower. I'm pretty good, but could be better with the power of a group behind me or a label to sign me. A talent scout with some clout to find me. Define what I'm doing, cause I've got no room to move in. It's just another cubicle and others gotta use it too. Get out of the shower, they say. You've been in there an hour, they're right. I'd like to rap here all night if I'm allowed to, but they don't want me to. It isn't fair, they don't care. And now I've just gotta go wash my hair too. Yeah, come on, yeah.
sorry, I must confess I have no actual completed lyrics as of yet.
Just freestyle then. But he means just, you know, make it up as you go.
Hey, I'm dying to hear your stuff.
I mean, well, unless you've still got that thing.
Oh, I have a thing. Oh, alas, I think I should rest my throat tonight.
Spewing.
Oh, goodness, no, nothing like that, merely merely just a little cough thing.
Quite creepy, you know that?
I'm simply strolling along as you are. Charlie has nothing to do with this chance meeting, nor has he sanctioned anything that I may or may not say in this instance. Is that clear? Listen, you are clearly having difficulty with mathematics, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. But handing in someone else's work is no remedy. I'm here to offer you a most agreeable alternative. Free tutoring. I must confess, I'm exemplary at mathematics.
That better be both of them.
Yes, sir. The English essay and literature assignment. I hope I wasn't too self-referential in the question on... Thank you, sir.
3 assignments. All done. As you want it.
He has a boss. A mastermind behind this operation.
Don't worry, it's all there. And don't be late with the biology assignment.
Oh my goodness.
Rebecca, please. We need to talk about David. Oh. Rebecca! Excuse me. That was David's musical transmission device.
You have to face up to the truth about him.
Truth. It is utter rubbish. Neither you nor Hazel are remotely concerned with my happiness. That is resoundingly clear.
I'm sorry. I know he's your friend.
Friend? We are more than friends. We are band members.
Unfortunately, he also appears to be the leader of a rather sophisticated homework laundering operation.
For heaven's sake, Sophie, I am trying to impress him. Accusing somebody of cheating and bullying is not very impressive.
Rebecca, listen. You are in a position here to talk some sense into this boy. You could be the one who keeps him from a life of crime. That, I believe, is really quite impressive.
Oh, but do you really think David could be involved in something so sinister?
If you do not stop him, I will be forced to tell Headmaster.
Oh, I see. That is possibly even less impressive than accusing him, my own sister turning him in. Yes. No. Yes, I think you are right. I will confront David with this horrible accusation.
Thank heavens.
If it is true, I will help him. If it is false, I will hug him.
Hurrah. It is true, Charlie. I saw so myself.
How much money has changed hands here?
Well, I could not be sure.
And who else has been ripped off like me? Hey!
Jonathan, Hazel. David, how are you today?
Cool.
How was the food?
Fine.
When was the last time you did your own homework? It is true. David, how could you?
But it only costs $10 a subject. And Maz Baxter does a pretty good job.
Oh, he certainly does. He has 5 students living in fear of his bullying. Bullying that you ordered and paid for.
Hey, that I what?
Whoa, he really is a gangster.
I never ordered any bullying. Maz told me he does the homework himself.
David, Maz Baxter doesn't even do his own homework.
He told me he's an A student.
Well, he's a bully.
Really?
How can you not know that?
Everybody knows that.
Well, he doesn't play any sport and he's not in a team, so I don't know. I've never actually noticed him before. He told me he liked doing homework.
David, so you were saying you had no idea Maz was a bully?
I'm guessing he's not a member of the Childhood Intelligence Society either, right?
Sorry.
Do you guys realise what this means?
Yes, it means I'm not the only one being shafted.
And you do realise Maz Baxter was paid good money for the work that we did.
And you made a pretty elite selection from what I can see. Yes, yeah.
Hey, this guy owes us money.
Let's go.
So, seems the crime boss himself is a pawn in the operation.
This is not cool.
But it is, David. You are innocent.
But he was still paying to have his work done.
But cheating is far better than bullying. Everybody knows that.
Well, is being a pawn better than a cheat?
Absolutely. And even though David is both, I believe that in this instance, he is far more a pawn. Never a bully, David. Never. Never a bully.
I gotta go.
See?
Well, we could have handled that slightly better. Remember, everyone, stand united.
Are you also planning on standing united against his friends?
We have reason to believe that you were paid for the work that we did. We've come to collect that money, or at least a percentage of it.
It's been spent.
Right. Well, then
Tell him the bullying is over.
you're going to have to find someone else to do your dirty work.
Who do you suggest?
There's Gordon Deering.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah, and a bit of a patsy.
No! You will not be continuing this arrangement with anyone.
Still getting the girls to fight your battles for you, Charlie?
No, I'm not, in fact. I'm getting these guys.
No one is fighting anyone. Not even a gentlemanly standoff, thank you very much.
You know, you can be a bit of a bully.
I think we're going to need some help here.
I've got a better idea. Run!
Come on, let's get him! Come on! Move it! Hurry up! Let's get out of here! Just you wait! Come on!
Something is wrong. I can feel it. Hazel! Sophie, I'm sorry to interrupt. What on earth is wrong, Sophie? Help! We've got to help Charlie.
Quick! This way! I think we've lost them.
Gotcha!
Oh, there they are!
Listen, while we were running, we had a meeting, and we decided this homework arrangement, it's a pretty good deal. You make money, we don't die, works for us.
Trouble is, you've taken up a fair chunk of this lunch hour, and I'm afraid that's going to cost you.
What are we going to do? Oh, Jonathan can stop them, hey? Somehow I cannot see Jonathan's presence significantly changing the balance of power.
Well, neither can Jonathan.
David! Yes! I will find him.
See you over there.
David, the thug, he has friends and they are not being very nice.
I don't want anything to do with it. Just leave me alone.
Please?
Maz, please, listen, we can work something out.
Wait!
How do you keep doing that?
Everyone, just stop!
Such a bully. A creepy one at that.
No, I am not. All I request is that we be given a chance to engage in a civilized discussion on this issue. Hazel?
What? David, come on. I know you feel guilty, but I think you should stop feeling sorry for yourself and put this right. This is your opportunity, David, your chance to make an impact, to get to know these people.
Hey, you're right. Let's go.
So she says, I want to be a rap singer, and you, Hazel, you can teach me how to rap. Even though you're far more accomplished in this genre than I. But no matter, I will be the singer so I can be near David.
Sorry I'm late.
Hey, I've had about enough of this. Time to teach these losers a lesson.
Hazel, look.
Hazel, quickly!
I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed in you. You're not really a member of the Childhood Intelligence Society, are you?
No.
I don't appreciate being lied to, mate. And I hate bullies. You owe these people an apology, I think.
Whatever, I'm sorry.
I can't hear you.
I said I'm sorry. Come on, let's go.
See, I told you. Law of the jungle.
So, are we rehearsing tonight? Yeah. I'm still dying to hear your stuff.
Me too.
Oh, don't you have homework to do, David?
Oh, I guess.
Yes, as much as it pains me to say it, I am not sure that continuing with the band is the best decision for you.
I guess so.
Fun while it lasted.
Doesn't mean you guys can't keep going, though.
Oh, no, it would not be the same.
You can't just stop because of me. I want to see you busting some serious rhyme. I can't wait.
Hurrah! You'll be fine. There's but one simple rule to hip-hopping.
What is it?
One must always sing about oneself with concerted emphasis on how perfectly brilliant one is.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You should find it surprisingly easy.
I am doomed.
Unless, of course, you want some help.
Hazel. Yes, do that. Really do that. It's rather odd to be up here and shaking the room, but at least a rap means there is no tune. Don't get us wrong, there's no confusion. We wouldn't be here if we came to the conclusion that busting rhymes or keeping time is harder to master than a violin concerto. Please forgive impersonance on our behalf, so that pray tell we may just be so bold as to ask.
Is it radical?
Can you feel me?
Does it taste rather racy?
Are these lyrics quite revealing?
Are we digging it? Perhaps they're rocking.
Though our prowess
Lacks finesse.
we must confess we
are hip-hopping.
Wicked!
Some things have changed, some things have stayed the same. Life and death are not so far apart. Oh, I'm walking through the walls and I wouldn't have it any other way. Life and death are not so far apart from where we are. Some things have changed, some things have stayed the same. Life and death are not so far apart.